We are going to be doing a WIP and chat today, which stands for work in progress. So please feel free to pull out whatever you're working on, whether it be a craft or cleaning or working, whatever you're doing. Feel free to join in while I work on this beautiful canvas. This is Red Fox by Gwen Seymour, and it is offered by True Artist Diamond Painting. I'm really enjoying working on this kit, and I wanted to give you a zoomed out version just so you can see the entire kit. I am working up in this quadrant right here, so I only have a little bit more up here to go. I'm hoping I can finish this canvas by the end of the month. Fingers crossed. So just wanted to show that to you. So now I'm going to zoom in so that we can get to where I'm working on, which is going to be over here, up here in this section. And I'm going to turn the autofocus off. Okay, so today I'm going to be using my Muni Made tray with a stopper. I love these stoppers. Love the trays. The pens I'm going to be using, this is from Monarch Designs YEG. It is a hybrid pen. It's got wood on the bottom, and then I'm assuming that's acrylic. Might be resin, not sure. So that's Monarch Designs YEG. This is from Chroma, and love the colors in this pen. Absolutely love it. Love all their pens. They're gorgeous. Hard to get, hard to get. And this is from Patriotic Team. This is a sparkly aqua pen with orange. I love aqua and orange color combination. It's one of my favorite color combinations. And of course I've got my Texas tips on either end. This is a 4-placer and then a single placer. And I'm using for the first time, whoops, okay, that just came off on my nail. For the first time I am using Randa's Crafty Corner, her scented putty. This is in Sea Breeze. I'm using it in my single placers as well as in my multi-placers. And it's been working really well for me. Really well so far. So, yes. So we're going to do that. So how is everyone doing today? I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful day. And I hope you've had an awesome week. Yeah, I have lots to go over with you all. A lot has happened in the past couple of weeks since my last WIP and chat with you. I'm going to start off using my Monarch Designs YEG pen. And I'll have all of these listed down below so you can check them out. So I'm going to give you an update on Bella. First of all, I want to thank everyone for their kind thoughts, well wishes, prayers, all of that for Bella. Bella, it's been about 2 weeks now. She got really sick. She started, basically, she couldn't hold her poop, and she was pooping in her crate at night, and it was bad. It was bad. I felt so horrible for her because every time she did it, we'd have to bathe her and, wash all the sheets. And with it being so cold outside, we'd have to, use the hair dryer and dry her off. And I apologize for the noise in the background. I'm doing laundry, so you might hear my washer. Yeah, so she was sick. So we decided, we tried giving her a bland diet with, just some boiled chicken and rice, and that wasn't helping. We tried giving her a little bit of Pepto-Bismol. You can give dogs that. You just have to pay really close attention to the amount you give. So I think it was like a teaspoon we could give her based on her weight. And we tried that. That didn't work. So when we looked it up online, it said, if the dog was still having diarrhea for more than 48 hours, and, if you're going into the 72-hour range, you need to take her to the vet. So we called the vet. We took her up there. Trying to remember when we took her up there. I think it was last Wednesday. Anyway, So we took her up there, and we had to drop her off because they didn't have any appointments available, and they would see her when they could. So they called me. We had to take her up there really early in the morning. It was like 7:30 in the morning. So they called me around 10:30 that morning and said, the vet called and said that, he had done an exam on her, and he couldn't, he tried to feel for like a impaction or a blockage in her stomach that was causing the diarrhea. He didn't feel that, but when he, listened to her heart and her breathing, he said she has a heart murmur, which is new. And we took her in last year for her shots and everything, and she didn't have it then. So he said based on that, he wanted to do an x-ray to look at, just check out what was going on, with her heart. So of course we said go ahead, and he also wanted to run some blood work to see if maybe she had some kind of, something going on as far as why she kept pooping all the time. So we told him, go ahead, do whatever you need to do. So they ran the x-ray and the blood work, and he called back and said that she has an enlarged heart and the start of, what is it called? It's the start of heart failure. And I mean, she's 15, almost 16 years old. We just had no idea that, she had this going on. We noticed she had been breathing kind of heavy, like when she went outside and when she, runs around in the house. We noticed she was, breathing more heavy than normal, but we thought, she's old. We thought it was just old age, and she was still eating and she was still playing and, all of that. So long story short, he put her on heart medication to help reduce the inflammation around her heart, which will also hopefully ease her breathing. And he put her on some medication for the diarrhea, which we just stopped recently, and she seems to be doing okay. So the vet thinks she just got into something in the yard, or potentially it could have been her food that was contaminated. So we dumped out all of her dry food, and I got all new food, and right now we just have her on soft food and some rice. So we're probably just going to stick with that because she seems to be doing much better with that. And she's maintaining her weight. He said based on the blood work, he did not see any signs of, organ failure, which is the first thing that you worry about with dogs of her age, or animals of that age. He said he saw a little bit of pancreatitis, but he said that was, somewhat normal for a dog her age, and just make sure that she drinks a lot of water. And we've been, trying to get her to drink more water, but, it's hard to make a dog drink water. So she's doing okay. So we are going to get a referral once she's been on this heart medication for a couple of weeks. We're getting a referral to a cardiac specialist. In fact, I need to call the vet. Probably need to call them today and get that referral. But there is basically it's a critical care center about 3 miles from our house, and it's awesome. It's a really high-tech facility for animals, and they know us there quite well. That's where we took Jabba when she was so sick, our previous cat, and had her on blood transfusions, all kinds of things. But they have a cardiac specialist there that can do a detailed ultrasound of Bella's heart, and based on that ultrasound can determine treatment. Now, our vet did say that Bella is too old to do any kind of open heart surgery, anything of that nature. He said she wouldn't survive the anesthesia, which we completely agree on that. But my animals are my babies, and they're like our children since we don't have any kids. So we're going to do whatever we need to do to make sure that Bella has, the best quality life she can have at this stage. So if she has to be on, heart medication for the rest of her life, then so be it, And if I need to spoil her and keep her on soft food, that's what I'm going to do. So that is the update on Bella. And again, I just can't thank you all enough. It was very upsetting while she was so sick, just because Adam and I were worried about her, and it's like we just feel like we can't catch a break. It's been back to back losing animals, every 8 months, and it's heartbreaking. So we were, of course, in that state of mind where, oh my gosh, something else is going to happen, where we have to prepare ourselves for the worst. Yeah, so it was rough, but doing better. So again, thank you to everyone for all of your thoughts and prayers. I appreciate it more than you know. Okay, what else? Oh, so mental health check-in. I started therapy with a new therapist this week. And the reason for that is because my current therapist, she is a nurse practitioner that specializes in anxiety and depression medication, with some other, holistic approaches, life changes to helping you deal with anxiety and depression. But mostly she focuses on medication. So now that we've gotten my anxiety, under control with the Lexapro, with everything going on recently, I've been experiencing a lot of depression. Just a lot of things between Bella, my dad with his neuropathy. His neuropathy is getting worse. I felt really like down in the dumps, and just felt like, what's the best word to describe it? Just hopeless, that I can't do anything to fix what's going on. And that's a really tough feeling for me, when I can't fix something. I'm a fixer. I like to help everyone and do everything for people if I can. And it's like what I live for, to take care of, people, and take care of my animals. And when I can't do that, and I see, people or animals suffering, it really takes a toll on me. So anyway, my current therapist, she suggested that I make an appointment with another therapist in their practice that specializes in cognitive behavioral therapy, which is CBT. She says she really thinks it will help me get a handle on, dealing with my depression. Because when I get depressed, for me personally, I don't want to do anything. I, basically just withdraw. I don't want to interact with anyone. I don't want to, I don't want to do any crafting. I don't want to clean the house. I don't even want to get out of bed. So I was experiencing that over the last couple of weeks. And, Adam was like, you really need to talk to your therapist about this. So I did. And that's when she mentioned this new type of therapy. So I went ahead and scheduled that. I had my first appointment this week, and I really hope that this will help me. The first appointment was basically, just a review of what's going on, and, my background, and, what I'm experiencing, so that she can determine, the best treatment goals. So I really enjoyed talking to her. We were on the, it's called a telehealth meeting, and it's over the computer. It's like a Zoom call. But I really enjoyed talking to her, and I think she will actually be able to help me quite a bit with my issues. So yeah, so I'm now seeing 2 therapists. But the good thing is, my first therapist that, gives me medication, I'm only going to see her every 3 to 6 months just to review the medication to make sure that it's still working. And if it's not, then, of course, I can message her, and, we can have a meeting, and she can change the medication or up it. I'm only on 5 milligrams of Lexapro at this point. So she said, you might eventually need to be bumped up to 10. But my body just doesn't handle medication very well. I'm very, very sensitive to medication. So, yeah, 5 milligrams seems to be working well. Yeah, so that's my update on mental health. I hope all of you that are struggling with mental health issues, I hope you're not alone, and there's so many, ways that you can, get help and talk to people, and there's so many people here in the community that are so supportive of all of us with our, mental health struggles. So please know you're not alone, and I appreciate each and every one of you for all of your emotional support through, my personal struggles with mental health. So thank you all so much. It means so much to me. Yeah, so that's the mental health update. Oh, and this is fun. So, okay, this is kind of exciting. We're trying not to get our hopes up, but so our neighbor next to us, we have awesome neighbors that we've had since we've moved in. They're friendly, and they always come by and just see how we're doing and that kind of thing. Well, anyway, they came by and brought us packages that were delivered to their house by accident last week. And, we were out there talking to him, our neighbor, and he told us that they were moving. And it's very unsettling to me. I don't like change. I don't like change, and of course my anxiety-ridden brain immediately went to, oh my gosh, we're gonna have complete asshole neighbors, and I can't deal with that. So, yeah, he said they were moving. They were gonna put their house up for sale the 1st of March, and they were in the process of getting everything out of the house because they had already bought something else. Yeah, so I was sad to hear that, because they are so sweet. But we've got their cell phone numbers, and we can stay in touch with them. But the cool thing about this is that I'm going to switch pens. The cool thing about this is Adam's best friend Brad and his wife Shannon have been looking to move back to the Richmond area for the last couple of years. Brad's family and Shannon's family both live here in Richmond, just south of Richmond, and they currently live near Virginia Beach, which is about 2 hours away from us. And they've been talking about it for years. So, we're sitting in there after our neighbor came by, and I was like, you know what? How cool would that be if we could get Brad and Shannon to come and look at the house next door to us? So we got really excited. So we called, or Adam called Brad and told him, and Brad was so excited. Just really? Because the cool thing is our neighbors are selling their house as is. And the reason for that is because in this market right now, how the housing market is just insane. You can basically sell your house for ridiculous, ridiculous prices right now. It's definitely a seller's market for sure. And trying to buy something in our area is very difficult. When a house goes up for sale in our neighborhood, it's sold within the day, and they're bidding wars. So we talked to Brad and Shannon, and told them about the house, and they said they would definitely want to come and look at it, but they wanted more information about the house. I said no problem. So I went ahead and called our neighbors, and I said, hey, I explained to them the situation. And they were so nice. They were like, wouldn't that be amazing if you could have your good friends live right next door to you? And I said it would be. It would be awesome because Shannon does crafting as well. She colors, she diamond paints, she cross stitches. I mean, we could totally have so much fun together, and it would be so nice to have someone, to do things with that lives right next door to you. Oh my gosh. So the neighbors were very nice and accommodating and answered all my questions about the house, and basically said that, there were things that needed to be fixed, but nothing major, just, cosmetic for the most part. So they are selling their house for about $150,000 less than what they could get it for if they, fixed up a few things. So yeah, so we're really excited. So Brad and Shannon are going to come down next weekend and look. So wait, when you see this video, it's Sunday. Yeah, they're coming down Saturday to look at the house, and we're all going to go over there and check it out. So that'll be fun. We're super excited. They already went ahead and got a pre-qualification letter, saying that they can buy the house for the price that they're asking. And the neighbors have been so sweet. They said, they definitely want to work with our friends and give them first dibs on the house, which is amazing. So fingers crossed, you guys, that they like the house, and that we can get all of this to work out. Because, they can still buy the house and then sell their house, but yeah, they still have to sell their house, which I don't think they're going to have a problem. They have a really nice house. I don't think they're going to have a problem with that. But it's a big house. It's as big, actually it's bigger than our house. Our house is finished, I think it's 3,500 square feet, and the neighbor's house, they're saying finished is over 3,600 square feet. And they have like a finished basement, and I think it's really, it's an awesome, we have not been inside the house. So I'm excited to see the inside. Yeah, so that's hopeful. We're definitely keeping our fingers crossed for that. I think that would be amazing. So we've been talking to them back and forth, and yeah, it's been exciting, especially since I told Shannon, I was like, you move up here, guess what? I'm going to give you like half of my stash of diamond painting and pens and stuff. I'll have someone to unload it onto. Yeah. But no, seriously, I told her, please, I want you to come through and look through all of my stuff, and just anything you'd like, just feel free, because I need to unload some stuff. Yeah, so that's been going on. Okay, so let's talk about my mail carrier situation. Has it gotten any better? Hell no. Hell no. So this week we had an episode where Adam ordered, they are, oops, I dropped that. They are like, how do I call it? Insulation strips for the bottom of our exterior doors. Ours are just shot and need to be, redone. So it's like a metal strip with a rubber strip on the bottom of that to keep cold air from coming in under the door. Yeah, so those are shot and we needed new ones. So he ordered those from Amazon. Now, let me know if anyone else has been experiencing this. Normally when we order from Amazon, and we're Prime members, whoops, that's my coffee. We're Prime members, so, you know, we specifically look for things that are Prime when we order them, so that, you know, one, we can get them faster, and two, 9 times out of 10, they're being shipped from Amazon and not from a third party. So he had ordered these strips for the door and through Amazon. Well, he calls me and says, our blankety blankety blank mail carrier didn't deliver, no, Amazon didn't deliver the door strips, and our blankety blankety blank mail carrier didn't deliver it either. So what Amazon's been doing, and this has happened with 2 packages that Adam ordered, they say it's from Amazon, but then they send the package to our local post office. It's called SurePost. And then basically the post office has what's called the last mile of your package. So our awesome, lovely mail carrier, put a notice in the mailbox. Now, for those of you that are new, we have a mail carrier that absolutely refuses to bring anything to our front door, because she has a vendetta against me, because I've put in, this will be the 13th complaint about the fact that she doesn't do her job. She refuses to bring anything to our front door, package-wise, but yet she will come and pick up packages when I do wax drops, which is like 50 packages in a tub. She'll pick those up from the front door, but she refuses to deliver anything that won't fit in the mailbox to our front door. So anyway, sorry, I'm getting agitated. So she put a notice in the mailbox saying the package was oversized, the door strips, which, yes, they are oversized, but she also put signature required. So I called up to our local post office, and right now, I've been dealing with basically a manager of customer care with the USPS. And what they've done so far, until they can get a handle on the situation, because they are so short-staffed, we don't even have a postmaster for our location because she's out on long-term, she's having long-term issues from COVID. They're having to pull carriers from the Charlottesville area to cover our area. They're just so short-staffed with everything going on right now. So because of that, well, first of all, hold on, I'm getting mixed up. So anyway, I called up there and I talked to, I know the clerks by their first name now, and I talked to one of them and I said, look, not only did she not deliver it, and we had to put in a redelivery request. Every time she does this, we have to go online and put in a redelivery request to have them bring the package to the front door. And what the customer care manager is doing right now is basically, when our asshole mail carrier refuses to bring a package up, puts a notice in there, we put in a redelivery request, the clerks are bringing our packages to our house at the end of their shift. There are 2 clerks, and whichever one's working, they drive their personal car to our house, bring our packages up to our front doorstep. It's absolutely absurd. And I called up there and I talked to one of the clerks and I was like, I feel so bad that you guys are having to do this. And she said, I don't know what to tell you. This is what we were told to do until the district manager of the area can actually discuss the situation with our mail carrier. That's how high up it's gone. It's gone above postmasters, because apparently, because they don't have a postmaster in our area, our mail carrier just can do whatever the hell she wants, and she doesn't get reprimanded for it because they basically don't have a manager at the location. So yeah, right now the mail clerks are bringing us our packages. It's absurd, and I apologize profusely to, you know, to the mail clerk that I talked to. I said, I feel so bad. This isn't your job. She said, look, she said, we're happy to do it because, you know, because of the situation. And she said, I don't understand what her problem is. She said, I've been to your house. Your house is fine. You have plenty of room to turn around in the driveway. Your steps are safe. They have trucks on them, which is a coating so that you don't slip. She is just being a complete asshole and has taken a personal vendetta against bringing us any packages because of all the complaints we've put in. And it's just obscene. So, yeah, so for now, the clerks are having to bring us our packages. So, yeah, sure enough, once I called up there later that afternoon, one of the clerks, you know, drove over at like 5:30 and brought us our package. It's just so dumb, y'all. It's so dumb. And the thing that really gets me is I'll watch our mail carrier go to a house across the street and take packages up to the front door. It's so irritating to watch that. I actually need to catch that on video so that I have that footage as well. We have all kinds of pictures of, you know, the way she's handled our packages and, you know, oh my gosh. So I talked to Adam about us getting a lawyer. I just don't know, I mean, it's a free consultation, I guess, but we don't know how much that would cost, and I don't even know if you can file a lawsuit against a government entity and have it really go anywhere. I don't know. But that's the point we're at. Like, we want to hire a lawyer to get a handle on this situation. It's just ridiculous. And quite honestly, she's lying on the slips and saying, you know, signature required. Well, there was no signature required. It was from Amazon. It was a door strip. There was no signature required. And I even verified that with the clerk. And she just put it on there just to be a bitch. And last time I checked, let me know if I'm wrong, if it says signature required, come up to the door, ring the doorbell, and get my signature. Well, I guarantee you, first of all, she's not going to do that because she doesn't want to face me. Because if I see her, if she comes up to my door and rings my doorbell and I see her, I'm going to jail. I can tell you all that right now. So if you don't hear from me, you know I'm in jail because of me having a confrontation with my mail carrier. No. But yeah, there was no signature required. Not at all. So not only is she not delivering packages, she's now lying on the, you know, the little slips they put in your mailbox, you know, attempted delivery, you know, first attempt, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. So any of you sending me a package, if you send me a package, please message me on Instagram first, because what I'm probably going to do is have everything go to my P.O. box. Yes, I will have to go pick it up or have Sean pick it up, but I would much rather do that than keep dealing with this. I am concerned about, I've got a lot of Craftibly pre-orders that are going to be coming in over the next, you know, few months or so. I am concerned about those, but hopefully those will come FedEx. But FedEx is doing the same thing. They're doing SurePost where, you know, they deliver it to the post office for the last mile. So, yeah, it's a nightmare. Okay. I'm gonna get off that soapbox. It's just a nightmare. I don't know. Has anyone else had issues like this with their mail carrier? I mean, just not. And even Adam, he went online to, you know, put in the redelivery request. I mean, he literally, he said on the notice, he said, yet again, our carrier, you know, refuses to deliver mail to our front door. Unfortunately, someone else is going to have to do her job for her. And I mean, he went off. He was mad. And I don't blame him. I said, now you understand what I've been going through for the last 8 months. And it's progressively gotten worse, especially over the last 3 months. It's gotten just absolutely out of hand. Out of hand. Yeah, so anyway. Okay, so I'm going to sit here and just talk to you. I guess I can pull out another color. About my Josephine Wall event. I've had a lot of positive feedback, and I really appreciate everyone's kind words about it. I'm very nervous about it. Excuse me. This is my first really big event that actually has, you know, a lot of sponsors, and, you know, I'm going to be doing a weekly whip and chat with the event, and it's a little overwhelming for me, but I just want to thank all the sponsors. They've been so gracious and just so kind about offering products. And I do want to mention, and well, this person, I don't know if they want to be named, so I'm not going to name them, but I had the nicest message on Instagram from someone that follows me, and she wants to offer to pay for shipping on one of the giveaway items, which was so nice. This community is just so amazing and just so gracious and giving. I'm just overwhelmed with the amount of kindness that people show. So that person knows who they are, so thank you so much for offering that. Because yeah, shipping gets expensive on physical items, even in the United States. You know, it's gone up, and yeah, it does add up. It does add up. So I'm very thankful for that. And I'm in no way, shape, or form saying this to expect anyone to do that. I do not want anyone to feel that way at all. I am more than happy to pay for shipping for these items, because, you know, I'm more than happy to do it. It's for the event, and that's the least I can do is pay for the shipping for items from our awesome sponsors. So, and I also want to mention the beautiful, lovely Sandra West. Everybody knows Sandra West. She's an amazing woman, always so supportive of us in this community, and so generous and kind. And she messaged me, and she is actually going to offer 2 art books of Josephine Wall's, of Josephine Wall's artwork. They're just gorgeous. I was just overwhelmed when she messaged me and said that she wanted to donate 2 books to the event, 2 art books. It's like, holy cow. Are you kidding? Are you serious? She was like, yeah, I'm serious. It's like, oh my gosh, that is so nice. You know, she's so sweet. So Sandra is going to be donating 2 Josephine Wall art books. And the reason for this, which she brings up a good point, is, you know, so that the event isn't focused just around diamond painting. I have opened it up to cross stitch as well. But this is a way to highlight the artist and show her actual, you know, works of art that is not diamond painting related. I'm sure a lot of the images in these books are diamond paintings, but, you know, I don't want to focus strictly on just diamond painting. I want to, you know, like Sandra said, we want to highlight the artist for, you know, her beautiful artwork and how skilled she is. And there are lots of things you can do with her artwork. Apparently there are puzzles, and I know there are cross stitch kits. There might even be, you know, paint by numbers. I'm not sure. But there are all kinds of different ways that we can, you know, highlight the artist. So thank you so much, Sandra, for offering that. So someone in the community is going to be fortunate enough to get these books of Josephine Wall's artwork. So I'm excited about that. So thank you so much, Sandra. So nice of you. So nice of you. Yeah, so just a lot going on. yeah, a lot going on. Um, the cats are doing fine. They are living their best life, sleeping all day. In fact, Skylar is dead asleep up in the cat tree. She loves sleeping in the sun, as any cat does. Um, and Skylar's getting a little bit more friendly with me during the day. She'll sit in my lap for a little bit while I diamond paint or while I'm on my computer, um, and let me pet her. Normally, she does not let me do that. So I think animals can sense when you are down and depressed, um, because she definitely has changed her tune over the last few weeks, while I've been so upset. So I think that's really awesome. I really do think animals can tell when you're down and you need some lifting up, so to speak. So yeah, yeah. And Zoe's been very very affectionate as well. But Zoe, she's my baby. She always is pretty much around me, and she's gotten a lot more vocal recently. Siamese are typically very vocal, to the point of being annoying. But Lilac Point Siamese, they don't have that same traditional howling sound that a normal Siamese has. But she is getting vocal. So when she wants something, she'll definitely come in and tell me. Um, so yeah, that's changed over the last month. And I'm thinking by the time you see this, what's today? Let me look at my calendar. Actually, yes, the day you see this, they are actually 2 years old today. Um, yes, so it is their birthday. I can't believe they are already two. Um, they are, I say it all the time. They're complete assholes, but at the same time, I wouldn't change anything about them. They have their own little personalities, and they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun, and it helps me because I'm in the house by myself most of the day, and it helps me. You know, I talk to them, I play with them, that kind of thing. Um, Oh, speaking of play with them, we got a new toy for them. It's called a Cherble, Cheerble. I got it on Amazon. It is a um, uh, robotic ball. It's only about that big, and you can recharge it. USB, you can recharge it, and it rolls around the house on its own. It rolls around for like 10 minutes, and then it stops, and it's motion activated. So if the cat goes up and touches it, it goes back into motion. It is the funniest thing to watch them chase this ball. It only works on the hardwood floors. I am disappointed that it doesn't work on carpet, but primarily we have hardwood floors in this house. So it's just been so much fun watching them. We got that a couple days ago, and it's been a lot of fun watching them try to figure out what it is and how is it moving on its own. And it gives them a little bit of exercise and gives me a break from having to use the fishing rods all the time, because that's what I play with when I play with them, are toys at the end of a fishing rod, and they like to chase that. So yeah, so that's been a lot of fun watching them do that. And they're the only cats I know that are not interested in laser pointers. We had a couple of them. In fact, we had one that was battery operated, that was, could sit on a desk and just move around the laser pointer throughout the room. They have no interest in it at all. If anything, they're more interested in the noise that the laser pointer is making when it moves. That's kind of strange. They're not really interested in that. So, but yeah, so those are my updates. I think I've gone over everything I wanted to go over. Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing this diamond painting, and I'm going to be working on another diamond painting in February for the couples event that Patriotic Team is doing. I'm actually, in fact, I've got it here. Sorry for the noise. No, Skylar. I am working on the Yin Yang Dragons by JoJo's Art from Diamond Art Club. I thought this was a really good depiction of, like, you can do like pairs of something. I think Stephanie's doing two koi fish, so I figured this would be a good one. Two dragons. Now this is a much older kit, so I'm kind of curious as to how the drills are going to be and the canvas and all of that. But it only has 29 colors and the whole background is white, so it's going to be a lot of color blocking. But I am looking forward to doing that in February, which actually, gosh, that'll be tomorrow. Yikes. Okay. Or, no, I'm sorry, Monday. Tuesday. Wow, my days, y'all. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to stop there. I know this is probably a shorter whip and chat. Stay tuned. Adam and I, each week, we're doing our Legos, our Star Wars Legos Boba Fett. And yeah, those are lengthy videos. And I apologize for how lengthy they are, but it's taking a lot longer to put them together than we thought. Yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoy those videos. Sometimes it can get frustrating, but overall it's a lot of fun to be working on that with Adam. So anyway, I hope all of you have a great rest of your day, a great start to your week, and I'm sure I will see you again very soon. Oh wait, emoji. Let's leave a fox emoji because I'm working on a fox. Yay. Okay, everybody have a great rest of your day.